What is your profession?
Welcome to the Beer League. We got another one. It's the first game of the week, and it's the first game of week 11. That's crazy to say out loud. We are already that far. Welcome. My name is Trevor. My back is sore. And we got a good one. It's not your high seed matchup, when you got the number 1 and 2 going at it. But it's a really good one. If we look at the standings, I'll pull it up for you guys really quick. But if we look at the standings here, switch over. Boom. Right, so if we look at the standings here, coming into this week, we got WSG and ANG. Both at the bottom, 8 and 9. So, yeah, it should be really interesting to see what happens here. So you would think they're going to be pretty evenly matched. My team actually just went against A&G last week, and they were really good, honestly. They are 9th seed, which sucks. Things happen. I know they've had a lot of subs here and there. But, yeah, they're a really solid team, so it's definitely not something to look down upon. We have already started the draft. Didn't even know there was a game. Logged on to League. I saw, a bunch of people online. I was like, oh, shoot, is there a game going on? Boom. And I was like, all right, let's cast it. So, yeah, we're going to switch over, but the draft has already begun. So let's do it. So here we go. ANG, not sure who picked who, what side picked what, but ANG is going to first pick Skarner. They played it against us, and it looks pretty, Skarner's a pretty good champ. The ult, the ult's always going to be good, no matter what's happening in the meta. Just a reliable, CC. Another right. And the ANG does have a sub, Crimson Chin. That's why you see a lost ban. But on the bans, they're going to ban Urgot and Diana. Urgot going against Big Bear on the WSG side, and Diana going against the jungler not JP Ghost. It's going against Calamity, the mid laner. And on the right side, they're going to take out the Yorick, and then 2 bans going against the sub of ANG. Mind Static, Zeri, and Jinx. Jinx might just be like a, super strong pick. Why not? Let's ban it, And on the right side, they're going to pick up the Ahri and the Jhin. Jhin, a signature pick for Tinsel Press. And then Ahri, I'm pretty sure Calamity played it last week, if I recall. I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure. So that'll be fun to see. I haven't watched too many games where Calamity has been mid lane and not playing something other than Diana, so it should be interesting. And then on the left side, we're going to pick up the Yasuo and Gragas. Gragas, super powerful top laner. A ton of CC again. Gets really tanky late game. And Yasuo, with the Gragas is even better. But then they pick up then we go over to the right, and then they pick Nunu as the jungler. JP Ghost, something that he's been playing quite a bit in the jungle for WSG. So it'll be fun to see that one. Solid ganking jungler, can't go wrong with it. And then on the left, they're going to ban Nautilus and Senna, both going against the support. And then on the right, they're going to ban another ADC, Caitlyn, and then Alistar. So then WSG is going to pick the Volley Bear. Big Bear plays the Big Bear. He's known for the Big Bear. Pretty good pick. Not sure how it goes into Gragas at this point. They probably think it's Gragas, but I don't even know what's happening, honestly. So they pick up the Renekton. That's a Charlie. I mean, I don't know. That seems like a Charlie champ, but also Yasuo seems like a Charlie champ. Charlie being the captain of ANG, the old crow, great dude. But yeah, I'm not sure. This is getting a little bit confusing. They missed a pick, but I saw it in the chat, and that was Zyra. So not sure what's happening. Maybe Zyra or Renekton bot lane, or Zyra Yasuo or Grog. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see who picks what. And then on the right side, they're going to pick Leona rounding out the draft. Man, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to say what's even going to happen. I mean, ANG has a good mix of damage. You know, they're not lacking that part. And so does WSG. But WSG definitely has a more conventional team comp, which isn't always a good thing. You know, you can definitely surprise some people with picks like this because I have no idea what's happening. So I can't imagine WSG does either. Yeah, so I mean, if I had to predict, honestly, I'm going to predict ANG. WSG does have that more reliable, you know, more well-rounded team. But I don't know. I just got a feeling in me. ANG's going to come out this week and just kind of stick it to them. So we'll see, though. And there isn't going to be really much of a delay. So 44 seconds of delay, so not too much. So I guess, you know, usually I do the keys to victory, but didn't have enough time because, as I said, I just logged on and then we started it up. So I'll just do the intros here, and then we'll be in game by then. So let's see if I can pull up another song for Beer League. Also, go check out the songs. All Beer League songs are on YouTube, so go check that out. And okay, we got it up. Let me turn up the volume. I think you guys can hear that. Tell me if you guys can hear that music. Pretty sure you can. Actually, I know for sure you can because I can see it now on my monitor. All right, let's start these intros. Let's rewind it though. Let's get some hype going. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going dark on this one. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Beer League. You are spectating week 11 of the Beer League. We are almost home. Starting for ANG in the top lane, the highest ranked member of their team, the Crimson Shin 5. He's coming in hot with the Gragas, something that he doesn't pick very often, so it's going to be very interesting to see this pick on him. And then in the jungle, Mind Static taking over the position from Austin currently, you know, and that should be an interesting pick. I've never seen Mind Static play starter, so it should be fun to watch. In the mid lane, the captain himself, the old crow, back. He was not there last week, and he has come for blood in the bottom lane. Arguably their best player, or most consistent player of the season, Scoobs. This guy is disgusting. I mean, he will carry a game solo. And in the support role, best Brendan NA. On the right side, we got WSG. Starting in the top side, we got Big Bear on the Big Bear. And in the jungle, we got WSG JP Ghost Jr. 99 in the jungle on the Nunu, one of his signature picks of the season. And in the mid lane, we got Tinsel Press, arguably WSG's best player. And he's going against the captain of ANG, so it's going to be really interesting to see the R on him. And in the bottom lane, actually, not Tinsel Press on the Jhin, but Calamity playing the Jhin this week. Should be interesting. And finally, Leona on support. It's Sir AK. Sit back, enjoy, get ready to see quite the series tonight. I'm going to start early. So we don't have that music playing. And we're back in. Okay. here we go. Zoom out a bit. Nice. Okay, so it is going to be Zyra Yasuo bot. Interesting. Scoop's really changing up here. You know, Yasuo bot is played some, but it is definitely not a popular pick, to say the least. I want to tab it again because I think my mic is too loud, but I guess we'll just talk farther away from it for now. So it's, yeah, I mean, I wonder why, you know, maybe this is something they've been practicing, the Zyra Yasuo, or maybe they just like the, you know, the concept of Zyra knocking up with the ult and then Yasuo going in, but it should be interesting. I like to see Scoops on more of those carry champions, so you know, that's right up his alley. Looking at the, you know, summoner spells, nothing really surprising come out. Yasuo did take Exhaust, which is kind of surprising because they don't have too much burst on their team. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. I mean, you know, oh my gosh, a huge trade coming out from Big Bear. Knows his damage very well in the champion, and that's an insane amount of damage. What, he's level 3? Goodness, half health him. And does it again. Oh my gosh, Crimson Shin taking a beating. Love the skin, though, on the Gragas. Nunu attacking the Skarner, but Skarner does have the Spire, so this is not a fight that Nunu wins. Tinsel Press comes up from the mid lane and backs him off, so he'll be fine. There goes the Electrocute proc from the RA. Yasuo looking aggressive here. Hits the Jhin with the Tornado. Nothing else going to come of it, though. To Renekton mid. This is a classic from Old Crow. If you're looking for some cool picks, this is the team to get him from. ANG picked some awesome things, not only in the mid lane, but just all around. As you can see, Yasuo Zyra bot, that's pretty cool, pretty unique. But yeah, Crow has the most interesting mid pull for sure. If we do like awards again at the end of the season, he is definitely winning the most unique champion bull, no question. Love the Hillbilly Gragas skin. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but or like Country Gragas or whatever that one's called. They're spotting out Nunu. They do see him. Nothing too crazy, you know, happening so far. Skarner clearly... Oh, nice trade by Charlie. Beautiful. Weaving the autos in between his abilities. Getting the maximum damage. Here comes Nunu for a gank, but I think he's going to be fine. Yeah. Nunu's still level 3, so he's kind of... I mean, I assume he's going to get off of this next camp he takes, but he's a little bit far behind. Skarner's going to double scuttle him, and he's already reset and is clearing. Nunu really focusing on these ganks. Leona gets ignited, and Skarner comes in with the flash stun. That's going down. See you later. Yasuo with the first blood. And, oh my gosh, a flash top lane. Volibear doesn't quite get close enough to use an ability on him, but it was a close one. But yeah, the Nunu's really far behind. Like, 3 camps already. And he's... No, don't tell me he's going for another gank. Oh, this is 3 ganks right in a row. The man has not farmed in like the last minute, maybe 2. Oh, okay, so Yasuo trying to block the force shot with his wind wall, and nice. ANG already on the board with the dragon and the kill. ANG playing very well so far. Already a 1k gold lead. I'm gonna tab that really quick. Turn down my mic so I don't have to talk so far away from it, and then we'll continue going about it. Hello, 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 hello. All right, that's better. Maybe a little bit farther up, and then, yeah, that's good. All right, so we're back into it. But yeah, nice gank. Skarner hit the first proc of his stun, and then flashed for the second. Nunu ganking again, has only taken 1, so he's done 4 ganks with taking 1 camp. This is consistent. This is how you know your jungler loves you. A big fight breaking out mid lane. Nothing coming of it, though. Crow does get a little bit low, but he has the ult, so not too scary. And he also has flash. Oh, look at this support play. You love to see it. Freezing the wave for Ahri, but Ahri does have TP on Renekton. That is going to give him the advantage here. Tinsel Press known for his extremely well farming. I mean, he just always killing it, but he's pretty much even right now with the mid laner. He has the crashing wave, so he's gonna have that advantage. But yeah, And still waiting on Skarner's 6. I mean, he is well above Nunu. I mean, Nunu must... Yeah, I mean, he's still got like a camp at least to get to level 5. Skarner, how we looking? Halfway to level 6, maybe 2 more camps, depending on which one you're going to take. But yeah, Skarner seems pretty decent right now. I mean, the thing about 5... Uh-oh, here comes a gank top again. Nunu is just... Man, Crimson's getting the treatment today. They do know that he has no flash after that last play that happened top lane. So maybe that's why they're trying to harass him so much, but I don't know. And a fun fact for you. Oh, I like this play a lot. They're going to give the blue buff to Zyra, and not only stealing it away from the Nunu that's already behind, and that's a pretty big thing. Uh-oh. Ahri goes in, but misses the charm. Nice dodge from Charlie. But yeah, Zyra picking up the blue is actually huge. Not only for, taking it away from Nunu, but also in lane. Zyra's a pretty mana-hungry champion. And here comes Renekton with the all-in. Oh my gosh, the damage is crazy. Gragas is here. Nice roam down from Crimson, and there we go. Tinsel Press goes down, and Angie's on the board again. 12.8k right now. What is that? A 1.7 gold lead, yeah, 1.7k gold lead. So Angie starting off the game very hot, and as I said before, like they are the last seeded place, but they've really, I think if they were more consistent with like their roster, because I swear like their roster changes every week, which really stinks, like for all of the players. So hopefully they can get a consistent roster going. But they've really shown out some of the weeks. Against really good teams as well. Uh-oh, Charlie's going to get hit clearing the pink ward, but Skarner is here, and he is 6. And Nunu is not, because he is so far behind. 22 farm behind. Yeah, he's hurting for the farm. And I think Skarner is actually going to... No, he was just getting the Spire. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well they can pull this Zyra Yasuo comp out in the bot lane here, that they're both 6 now. Zyra is feeling very, very good with that blue buff. And, I mean, the farm deficit in the bot lane is crazy. 30 farm. I don't know if that's just the Zyra zoning him out, or if that's Scube's just freaking cracked as ever, That's crazy, though. Any other big CS leads? Not really. We already talked about the jungle one. Top lane, there's a pretty... I mean, 13 CS is quite a bit as well, but... so yeah, a lot of leads coming from CS right now. And now Angie's about 2k up, and here comes the Renekton again. Uh-oh! Tinsel Press charms the wrong way. This is very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Tinsel Press play Ahri. Uh-oh! Jhin gets stunned. He looked almost AFK. And he's going to go down to the Zyra Ignite, and Yasuo does still have ult, but he's not going to use it. And Renekton does get charmed. It takes a bit of damage. Man, that electrocute proc really does something. And Renekton's going to have to fight this 1v2. There's no way he's getting out. Oh, nice dodge on the snowball, but is it enough? He does flash out. Oh my gosh. Old Crow playing this nearly perfect so far. Oh my goodness. The Old Crow is back. He missed last week, and oh my gosh, he's back with a vengeance. But here we go, another fight in the top lane. The action keeps coming. And the flash comes out of Big Bear, and Big Bear slaps him to death. Big Bear scores big on the top lane, gets the solo kill, and there is the second dragon of the game going over to A&G. And they are... they're setting it up, but they do not know there's a ward in there. Now they know. Fun fact for you guys today. Mind Static, their sub. Usually their jungler is Austin, but Mind Static is sub. Mind Static and the Old Crow are siblings. A lot of sibling pairs in this league, so that's pretty cool. Nunu slowly catching up in farm. I mean, he's still down 20. But I'm pretty sure he was down even more earlier, so... He's slowly getting there. Let's see if anyone's going to go for this rift in the next couple of minutes. But yeah, what I was saying before that, all that broke out is, I've never seen Tinsel Press play Ari, but I have seen Calamity play Ari, and so it's surprising that they, you know, switch it up. I mean, Tinsel Press is good on anything, and so is Calamity. They both really played both roles really well this season. But yeah, it just surprises me. They are collapsing on Renekton. Leona's in the mid lane, but no one's following up here. Skarner is moving. Oh my gosh. Spots out the ward. Skarner with a nice 16 control or vision score. And not sure what's happening here. Renekton's still in lane, but yet they're pushing it for some reason. I guess they just wanted to reset it, or I'm not sure. So everything's kind of calmed down here. WSG's going to have to decide, you know, whether they want to go for this next dragon in 3 minutes, and it's going to be a Cloud Soul, or if they want to take the risk and, you know, eat one more. But they're definitely, I mean, a significant amount behind here. I mean, what, 3K? Yeah, 3K down already. So I guess this is why Jhin has no farm. Zyra's literally just poking him out the whole entire lane. Uh-oh, Ahri lands the stun. Renekton going in. Nothing's going to come of it. Man, these mid laners have been in lane a lot. Like, they have not left, so they're both really high level here. And actually both the solo lanes are level 10 compared to everyone else. And I mean, usually you're at least 1 or 2, but it seems like they got level 10 a while ago. Oh, well, I mean, Ari's halfway there to 11. And yeah, Volibear is almost 11, so yeah. Haven't really left lane too much here. Oh, Renekton going for something and gets charmed and takes the tower hit as well. Getting pretty low without flash and ult. And here comes Skarner. Skarner's going to pull away the Nunu. Nunu going to have to flash? Nope, Skarner does not have the flash stun follow-up, so he will be safe. That's actually really unfortunate for the Skarner. It's kind of like Nocturne, you know? Every single ult you use, you want to try to get a kill off of. They didn't seem to... Or maybe they were, you know, on the same page, but Charlie was just too far away. And a big fight breaking out top, but the directed camera does not want us to see it. And the Big Bear going in, getting the shield and a ton of damage coming out. Remember, Skarner doesn't have ult for this, but I guess Big Bear did not get that memo, because I'm pretty sure he could have 2v1'd there. He's level 11 compared to the level 8 jungler. And Skarner just blew ult, and their team knew that, so I'm pretty confident that he could have 2v1'd. Oh, Nunu tries to snowball, but does it the wrong way. Oh, Skarner's going down. Yeah, nice stun. Yeah, nice CC chain coming up from WSG, and they scored their second kill, and they're going to try to pick up the Rift Herald off the kill as well, which is, you know, it's nice, but after 14 minutes, it's not as important. But yeah, no one took the first Rift Herald, so. And Old Crow maybe looking for a dive here. The tower is getting pretty low. Jin's going to flash away and leaving Leona all by herself on the island. Let's see what happens. No one from WSG moving. So this is just going to be a straight up 2v3. Uh-oh. Jhin gets close, has to heal away, but now here comes the help from WSG. Big Bear teleports in, but he instantly goes down. Nice CC chain by ANG, and uh-oh. WSG's in trouble here. Oh, the tornado barely misses. Old Crow tower diving, getting the second kill. Can he heal up enough? No, he cannot. The Nunu ult pops him, but then Skarner ults the 1 HP Nunu and gets another kill. Ari stuck in the wrong side of the team. And Yasuo goes down, but also Ari goes down. Wow, very hectic. What is that? That was a 5v5 almost. I mean, Gragas got there very late, but and now the objective timers or objective bounties have came up, and yeah, so WSG is especially now going to have to go up the dragon, and now ANG is up 3 dragons. That's pretty huge, honestly. Especially, you know, some of these people want to chase after you, like Gragas, Renekton. Almost all of them, except kind of Zyra, you know, want to chase after you. So that extra movement. Well, I guess everyone on the map gets the extra movement speed. And then, you know, the soul gives you the ult cooldown, which, you know, they have some nice ults that are nice to be on cooldown. It's definitely the Skarner one is a nice one to get that extra CD. And Big Bear putting down the Rift Herald. Big Bear versus Big Crocodile. Who wins? Yasuo running away for his life. Dodges like 6 abilities and just 1v1s? Oh my gosh. Scoobs. Oh! Too fancy. A really good play though, however, by Scoobs. And Best Brendan NA is going to die with his ADC. Valiant way to go out. And yet again, the Big Crocodile fighting the Big Bear. And yet again, it seems like, you know, the old Crow's winning these trades. Yeah, he's already got the Gore Drinker. Also, Turbo Kimtake coming out from Skarner. Not sure what this builds into. I think it's Everfrost. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not a Gragas player, so I'm pretty sure they go Everfrost, though. And then the Immortal Shield Bow already coming out for Yasuo. Leandries coming out for Zyra, which is a pretty good buy. They do have quite a bit of tanks. Nunu, Volibear, and somewhat Leona. And on the right side, they're going to get a Sunfire on Nunu, an Everfrost on Ahri, a Gale Force on Jhin, and then a Locket on the Leona. And up here, not sure what we're building. Is that Hullbreaker maybe first item? I don't know. Or actually, it's probably Divine Sunder. Yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, pretty much WSG's got 3 minutes to farm up here, and then you got to fight whether you want to or not. Because giving up the soul this early on is just, I don't know, it seems... Oh, a big Gragas ult coming in, but doesn't do much. A Zyra ult also well coming in, and also doesn't do much, in a Leona ult as well used, but nothing. So 3 ults used, and nothing comes of it. Angie just kind of ARAMing it. A lot of team fights this game. Nunu does get hit up by the Zyra stun for root, but nothing's gonna come of it. And Volibear did get the bounty up top, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what the gold leads are, you know, per person. So in the top lane, Crimson down about, what, 600. And then in the jungle, Nunu is down about 500-ish. 400, 500. Mid lane, pretty close, but Renekton is up 200. And meanwhile, we do have a fight breaking out. They're going on Renekton, but a TP comes in, and Leona might just be left out to dry here. Yeah, Leona's going down. Wow, a nice macro play by A&G. I mean, that was a really fast response, and they just took him out. And here comes the Skarner on the flank, and they're going to take away Ahri. But do they have enough CC to put her down? Oh, yes, they do. Instantly goes down. A&G playing like a very, very good game so far. I mean, they're just everywhere. They're where they need to be. Yeah, Divine Sunder coming out, and then Everfrost, so we got both of those right. Anyways, back to the gold leads. Oh, wow, a huge gold lead in the bottom. What is that? For about 1.6k on Yasuo alone. And then about another 800 on Zyra, so... Yeah, I mean, they really changed their CC very, you know, clean there. What do you have? Gragas ult, Skarner, and then an Everfrost from Gragas, and then Renekton stun. They, you know, they waited the timers out, so props on them. So here we go. This is kind of what it comes down to. You got 40 seconds coming up on this dragon. If you're WSG, you want to get here before A&G for sure. Try to get some type of advantage because you definitely don't have it in the wallet. They're down what, about 5k, about 4.5. So you're gonna need a pick here. Volibear is top, but does have the TP. No one is going to match him on A&G, so he could have kept pushing, but looks like he might get an item. Maybe he bought something. It didn't look quick enough. But here comes the TP. So here is the anticipated 5v5 to try to stop A&G from getting soul. And they just instantly have to give up their pressure from WSG, and now they're just going to get zoned out. I mean, Zyra's pretty good at this. She's just going to keep putting up plants. They have so much AoE, especially if the Zyra gets a huge ult here. Oh, a nice double knock. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and a huge Zyra ult as well. So much damage coming out from ANG. Yasuo does go down, but, I mean, this fight is so over. Wow. So Crimson Flash E knocks up 2 into a Yasuo ult, into a Gragas ult, into a Zyra ult. I mean, like, 4 members just almost well, at least 3 members almost instantly died for WSG. So just a great team fighting. Incredible stuff. And here we go. Here comes a Baron attempt as well. And this might be a little bit overzealous here. I'm not sure if they'll actually be able to finish this. They don't have much DPS without the Yasuo. I mean, Zyra does great with her plants, but yeah, they're gonna back off. Without the Yasuo, it's gonna be really hard to take a big objective like that. Nanya saying Gragas flash was nutty. Yeah, it really was, honestly. 2.6 drove. Oh yeah, math. Quick math. Come on, Dragula. You can't expect too much out of me. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Gragas seemed like a pretty decent top laner, and Scoop's kind of getting caught out here, but he's gonna flash away and he's gonna be fine. But yeah, Gragas does seem like to be, you know, if you know how to play it, it can definitely bring a lot of usefulness to your team. And Gragas TP is right. Didn't know the Volibear was in the bush, and his TP does get canceled. So a nice little TP advantage here for WSG. Doesn't, you know, Volibear still doesn't have the TP up right now, but they will eventually have that TP advantage. But yeah, Good Loss played it on Fam, and I mean, his looked just incredible. But so has Crimson's. I mean, really, both of them playing the Gragas really well. So maybe a ban to look out for in the future for those two teams. So here we go. We're posturing. Uh-oh. There goes the Skarner trying to catch someone with his ult. Does get slowed down, and he's going to pull in the Nunu. And Ari going in, and boom, Nunu instantly deleted, and a huge double man Zyra ult into a Yasuo ult on 1. Jhin has to flash away. Ari running away for her life, but she's going to be fine. And let's see what Angie decide to do. They could either push mid, maybe get an inhib, or they might attempt to do the Baron here. They do know Ari's behind them. Who's the real ADC? The Zyra with 8 kills or the Yasuo with 11 assists? My goodness. Look at these stat lines, though. 1 death, 1 death, 1 death, 1 death, 3 deaths. I mean, that's insane. And they are going to pick up the Baron. And no one's going to spot up this Ari, but Yasuo is going to go take some of this farm. So Tinsel getting his CS per minute going to go down from this game. For sure. He's only at 169 at 250 or 25 minutes, which is like, you know, league average, probably like pretty average. But for Tinsel Press, not the average for him. But Scoobs is kind of picking up the pace in that department, 130, and after this wave, probably 140-ish, depending. I can't see how many are. Yeah, he's almost at 240. Yeah, no one's at 10 CS per minute right now. So he's gonna take down this top lane turret. We got the spectator pause here. Pretty sure we can just wait it out for a minute. But yeah, no one's top lane, so Yasuo is definitely gonna get this tower for free. I kind of like it. You know, he doesn't back after Baron. He clears 2 waves, and then now he's gonna get a tower. So a nice, just instant Baron, you know, gold push. But now Angie's about to up 10k, and this is where it gets very, very hard for WSG to come back. Oh, Red Team putting up a surrender vote. 2 people surrendered and 1 didn't. It's WSG down bad. So looking at standings, though, even if Angie does 2-0, they're at 3 points currently, and WSG's at 7. So even if Angie does 2-0 here, that would mean they get 3 points, which would put them at 6 points. So they would still be last place, but you know, a 2-0 is just so big. I mean, you start chaining together a couple 2-0s, it's pretty huge. Renekton getting hit up by the the Nunu, but they just... No, they do have the damage to take him down. And Jin also going to go down, though. Huge Zyrolt again, 3-man. Yasuo onto the Volley Bear. He's going to go down. On the other side of the fight, Zyra's going to go down to the Ahri. Leona stuck out into dry again. And Yasuo is going to tower dive? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah. No, not a tower dive, but he's definitely going to pick up the kill. And Ahri, the last man standing for WSG. A&G is just playing this so well. Crazy how many G endings we have in the beer league currently. WSG, ANG, TMG, FFG. Everyone's G, and I feel like they're all different. Like, what? ANG is Angel, you know, abbreviation for Angel. TMG is the Mystery Gang. WSG is Waffle Sauce Gaming. FFG is For Fun Gamers. Like, they are all different Gs, yet they all end in G. Very weird. Might have... No, I don't think we have any other Gs. But that's still a lot. Still a lot. And the Soul is coming out in 50 seconds. So, I mean, you need some type of miracle here. You're down 12. Yeah, 12K. So, yeah. I don't see any way you win this fight, but I mean, maybe maybe that's why they're surrendering. But yeah, they're gonna need some type of miracle. They just don't have the damage, and that's kind of Nunu's gonna get pulled right before the dragon, and he's down, so there's no chance. What? Oh, okay, I guess Yasuo's tornado hitter. I'm not even sure what happened there. Leona also gets killed by the Yasuo. I mean, this is pretty much wraps. They're gonna get dragon and just push it down. Yeah, I mean, Renekton isn't even scared of them. But yeah, that's something that WSG, you know, after watching this team comp play, they just lack damage. You know, that's kind of my pet peeve about Ahri. It's just no damage. Like, what does she do? Is she an assassin? Is she a mage? I couldn't tell you. But and also it's just like very like if you don't hit that charm, then none of your damage lands. So I don't know. Not a big fan of Ahri personally. And then on top of that, like, Jhin does put out a lot of damage, but it's just a little bit slower DPS. And then, you know, Volibear does some damage. Nunu does some damage, but yeah, not too much damage on the team. So now that they're like super far behind, it's just like it's so hard to even get a catch. Like that one on Renekton, I mean, it took so long. And they had 4 members on him. And it still took like, you know, quite a bit of time. I'm not sure why they're not getting these orbs though. Like, this is... The Skarner has this orb, yet everyone's walking over it and not picking it up. Or maybe I'm wrong, because he's standing on one that's blue. Maybe if it doesn't have this circle... Maybe if it has the circle, that means... Yeah, I was right. Okay, yeah, Leona's going to get it. Yeah, it's just like a super simple thing to do against Skarner. Yeah, so if it has this ring, that means it's the Skarners, but if it doesn't, that means it's the enemy teams. Yeah, I mean, if you're ANG, you just push it down here. You had Elder, there's literally nothing anyone can do against you. And Jhin has to flash away instantly because she knows if she gets touched by anything, she's just going to instant pop. 2 inhibitors going down, but they're actually losing the wave, so they're not going to be able to push here. And Skarner does get charm, but nothing's going to come of it. Yeah, I mean, their tanky boys are tanky. I mean, this is just disgusting. 2,600 health, 3,000 health, 3,000 or 3,100 health. I mean, all these guys are so tanky. No one has QSS on WSG. That is true, Nunya. It might just be a case of, you know, they're too poor. I mean, if you're Jhin, you know, you have to get the Lord Doms to try to even do damage. Oh, a flash coming out from Gragas, but a nice charm. Oh, a nice 3-man ulti from the Gragas into the Yasuo, and oh yeah, there goes all of WSG. And Renekton getting a stun on Ahri, and see you later. Join your team in the grave. And this should be about it. A&G taking down WSG in game 1. Very, very, very well played by A&G. And I'm telling you, this team can comes to play most weeks. Yeah, an amazing performance on Gragas. I mean, I would give Gragas the MVP. Honestly, I mean, Desire played. I mean, all of A&G played super well, but Gragas was just everywhere. It seemed he did lose his lane, but other than that, I mean, he just was everywhere. I don't think. Yeah, there's still that spectator bug thing. But we'll go look at Charlie's profile here and look at the damage here. Yeah, I mean, it was A&G all the way. Zyra damage is crazy. 24,000 damage from a support, by the way. That's cool, right? That's super cool. 10, 2, and 11. Man, if you had Best Brendan on your fantasy team this week, you are thriving. But yeah, here we go. Second game coming up. See if we can get an invite. Can you send me an invite? Oh, they read my mind. Thank you, Scoobs. Ew. Let's go. End of the draft we go. So a good first game. I mean, it wasn't like, that back and forth type of game, but just a really well executed game. And those are maybe not as fun to watch, but it's always nice to see someone have a game like that. So yeah, props to A&G. I mean, especially if you're kind of down bad like A&G is, it's definitely nice to get one of these wins. I mean, huge morale boost, that's for sure. And while we have some downtime here, I'll go over the schedule of this upcoming week. I think we're. Oh no, actually, yeah. So tonight we had the A&G. Actually, they're all in a row. Oh no, wait. Yeah, they are. Is it tonight, Tuesday? Yeah, tonight's Tuesday. Yeah, so tonight we have A&G versus WSG, and then tomorrow night we have FAM versus CC, and then the next night we have FFG versus TMG, and then the Friday night we have FF versus IQ, which is the game of the week. Number 1 seed FF has only lost one game this whole entire season, not a series, but one game. Is going into the number 2 seeded IQ, so that should be really fun to watch. But yeah, here we go. The draft has begun now. So WSG banning out the Yasuo. They think the Yasuo was the problem. Fair enough. Scoops did play really well on it. We'll see. If they completely change their bans or if they're just gonna do that one. Angie is losing a ban again, which really sucks. I mean, I hate that rule personally. It's just like you're already using a sub, so someone you probably don't play with a lot, and on top of that, you lose a sub too, or you lose a first phase ban. It's like, oh my gosh. Team's brutal. It's hard to win. I mean, very hard to win. And that's another reason I think A&G is so far behind in the standings is because, well, so far behind. I mean, if they get 2-2-0s in a row, they're at 9 points, and then they're tied for 5th. But yeah, I mean, I think that's why it makes the games even harder because it's like wait, what? They lost another band? Well, they'll figure that out. But yeah, I mean, it makes it even harder to win. You're already struggling with team chemistry because you already have the subs, and then on top of that, you don't have a ban. So it's like, and the first phase ban is a big thing to lose. Wait, what? We lost a ban again. We messed up draft. We misdrafted last time. Did we lose a ban? Sorry, gotcha. Wait, what? We misdrafted last time, so we lose a band. There's no way that is a rule. There is no way that is a rule. Angie's saying that since they forgot to lock in, or they ran out of time last game to pick a champion. Remember on the left side that they lose a second ban. There's no way that is a rule, and if it is, that is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess this is happening. Angie's not only has a sub this game, but has lost 2 first-round vase bans. Wow, that is crazy. So on the top side, wow. So they banned out the Jinx and the Series. So they could have even first picked the Jinx, but they didn't want to. They instead banned it. On the left side, they're gonna pick Urgot for the Big Bear signature champ for WSG, and excited to see it. He always usually pops off on it, so it should be interesting. And then Angie's only ban was the Diana against the Calamity in the mid lane. And on the right side, they're just going to kind of run it back. They were feeling comfortable on it. CC is always nice in 5s. So they're going to pick up the Skarner and the Leona. And on the left side, they're going to pick up Trundle. JP Ghost on the Trundle jungle. And then they're going to pick up the Jhin. I wonder if Calamity will go it again, or if Tinsel Press will go it. So yeah, they're gonna need some AP here on WSG. I would really like a mage, Like I've really liked Cassiopeia recently. I think she's always good in 5s. Anivia is the most busted thing in the whole entire world right now. What the heck is this? What? Anyone in chat know who this is? Who is that supposed to be? Is that a new champ? I know they put new champs in here before they get released, but what the heck is that? Okay. Yeah, so if anyone in the chat knows, feel free to tell me. York is going to be picked up from ANG, so Crimson Jhin does get the York, something that everyone has been taking away. And honestly, I mean, FF knows the best here, but split pushing is insanely OP. I mean, I've seen it a ton in solo queue too, and it can literally just solo win games. I mean, you can be behind, and it doesn't matter. If you have a good split pusher, playing it correctly, not dying, he can get really scary. So that should be a really interesting matchup. I don't know if York or Urgot can hold York later in the game. Rihi says, I think... Oh, wait. Oh, Nanya's saying it's a Cassin icon. Really? That is weird. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. She's right next to Cat, the K's. Very strange. On the right side, they're going to pick out the Xerath and the Nautilus, both champs that Sir AK plays, especially the Xerath. He's been playing a lot of it in the Senna, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they pick Senna here on WSG. And on the left side, they're going to ban the Old Crows, Renekton, and Caitlyn. On the right side, they're going to pick up the Tristana. Scoobs gets his Tristana. He's really liked it. He's been playing in the mid lane sometimes, but since Crow is back, I'm sure it's going to be bot lane. And WSG is listening. They pick up the Morgana and Anivia. Plenty of AP there. And the best mage in the mid lane right now, Anivia. I mean, the champion is just absolutely busted. Late game, it doesn't even make sense. Like, seriously. It's disgusting. So, yeah, I mean, I really like that. That's a heads up pick from them. And then on the right side, they're gonna pick up the Galio. Man, this is a tough one. Who wins this game? I mean, there's a lot of things that I like. On the left side, I'm not sure who's gonna be playing the Anivia, but either way, it's Anivia, and the champion's busted. And I don't know. And on the right side, I mean, they got Crimson Chin's York, which is a big pick. And then on top of that, they got Tristana for Scoobs. So it's hard to bet against them, to be honest with you. The very first week of Beer League this season, we played against Crimson Chin's York, and he literally almost 1v5'd. He split down, I think, like, to our Nexus. I think it was like both teams were picking or attacking the Nexus at the same time, and he almost did it. It was crazy. Um, yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna go Angie again. I know it's crazy to say, but yeah, I just think giving those two comfort picks away is just crazy to me. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to, you know, put in your prediction in the chat, I would like to see what you guys think. I like WSG's comp though, so it's hard to say. Like Morgana into Skarner feels really strong. How does Skarner ever ult anyone? Trundle into Skarner feels like I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not actually. And I mean, Nivea, I just can't bet against Nivea too. I mean, it's hard, but I mean, I am going to bet against Nivea, but it's hard to bet against Nivea. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna go with Angie. I went with Angie the first game. It paid off, so I'm gonna go with it again. Angie 2 O's. Angie wins this 2. There isn't enough shred potential on WSG. Yeah, that's true. Angie's just really like tanky both of these games. I mean, Galio can get pretty tanky. Yorick can get pretty tanky. Leona and Skarner, and then they have Tristana that just puts out more than enough damage. And I mean, Yorick puts out a ton of damage, and Galio can too. Honestly, sometimes Galio's damage surprises me. But yeah, so man, it's tough though because I mean, like Big Bear got his pick too, like his comfort pick. So it's always hard to say. I mean, both top laners get their top comfort pick. Angie's ADC gets his comfort pick, and then on the left side, Anivia is just the most broken thing in the world, and maybe even Jin is on Tinsel Press, which is like he's been crazy on it. I wonder if no, there's only player stats. I'm still waiting on the champion stats. You can see like last season, you could see like Nunu has been played 15 times and has a 60% win rate or whatever. But yeah, I don't. It's not up yet. But let's take a look at some of this right here, because this is from this is well, I guess FFG is kind of doesn't has one less game than the rest of us, but this is pretty up to date. So we got Trooper in the lead with 155 kills, and then Reese Race close behind him at 146. Pretty evenly spaced here. Yeah, I mean, really, like, all the way throughout, it's pretty evenly spaced. So what, we got 11 people in the hundreds. And we got a top laner, ADC, mid laner, jungle, ADC, mid laner, ADC. So really, ADCs and mid laners are taking over this. You got, what, 2 top laners and a jungler. But other than that, every single person is an ADC or a mid laner. So there you go. If you want kills, you should probably play ADC or mid lane. Assist. I thought Elias was jungler, and I was like, oh my gosh. But talking about junglers, looking to sub for Alcius, number 4 in the assist department. I kill for Cute Dog, Super Noob, and Elias top 3 though. And my support, Lucy Lulu, the one and only, number 6, nice. KDA, let's see it. Ara Tamaru is just way ahead. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but 7.69 KDA? Like, what is that garbage? I mean, not garbage, but, like, that is crazy. And then Reese Race second, 5.26. Celestial, 4.7. Good loss. Wow, Good loss doing some good things here in Season 4 of the Beer League. Arch, my boy, in the top 10, also on my team. Oh, man. Yeah, so Zesty, I kill for Q Dogs, Mercenary Wolf, and Reese in the top 10. That's 4 members of FF. No wonder they are in the in first place. That is pretty crazy. Jeez, that's actually insane. Games played. Who's played the most? WSG has played the most games. There you go. Let's see. What are other good stats? I like per game because let's games played, right? 19, and then some teams are like at like 16. And I mean, that's 5 game different. That's a lot of games. So if you just do like total kills, that's kind of BS. Oh, you know what we can do? Okay, we'll go It's gold per game. Zesty, Bone Grood, 2 top laners. And they're both crazy at CSing. I know that. Reese, Jubilee, Eritamaru. So kind of ADC top lane dominant in that section. Damage per game. My boy Rihi, which is in the chat right now, #1 in damage per game. Then Jubilee, Etrim, Trooper, and Reese. Man, Reese is in a lot of these top ones. Vision scores, Super Noob, Best Brendan, Aloe, Power Moves, Lucy Lulu, just all your supports. Pentakills. No one has gotten a pentakill this season. Wow, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Huh, that's actually really surprising. What, we're 11 weeks in, no one has gotten a pentakill. That's crazy. What, a quadra-kill maybe? Oh yeah, Trooper's gotten 3 quadra-kills. Oh my gosh. But no pentakills. Where's kills per game? There you go. Trooper #1. Eritamaru, Reese, really bad Zed. This is BS. He just steals my kills. That's all. We would be switching spots here, to be honest. Scoobs, Rihi, Tinsel Press, Conaris, Seth will win. Yeah, that seems pretty realistic. Death per game. Austin, #1. Hayameko, Conaris, Best Brendan, Darktavion, Scoobs, Power Moves, looking to sub, or else yes, Latreus, Seth will win. Me and Rihi, just let's ignore that. Crow, we're going to ignore yours as well. We're definitely not in the top of death per game. Definitely don't int it like once or 2 to 3 times a game. For sure not. That doesn't sound like me. And the last thing I'll bring up before we get into this game is if you go, let's see, if you go to YouTube, right? And then you go Beer League. Oh wait, shoot, we're live on YouTube as well. That's right, we're doing the YouTube as well. But right here,
That was
Week 10 recap. Go check it out. I put it all together. If you go through here, you can see every single game. But yeah, if you don't have enough time to watch the games, and I get it takes a long time to watch all the games. So yeah, if you don't have enough time, boom, right here. It's every single game of the whole entire week. I might keep doing them. It was kind of just a trial run here, but yeah, 46 minutes long. Just do 10 minutes, like I don't know, 10 minutes a day, and you can get through it, or 10 minutes like here and there during the day, and you can get through it. But yeah, it's super cool. I put the power, what happens at the end of the season or at the end of the week. So CC moved up, and then WSG moved down in ranking, and then I put the week 11 schedule, match of the game. Let's see if it loads. Yeah, match of the game. FF versus IQ. But yeah, super fun. And this is the series we're watching right now, ANG versus WSG. But yeah, go check it out. It's on the Beer League official Beer League YouTube. And I might continue to do that consistently, but I'm not too sure yet. And let's pull up all this. But yeah, I think it's good for people to watch the games. It's it makes it more fun, gets everyone interacting in the community, and I know I get more competitive when I see all the games, and I know what everyone likes to play and stuff, and that's why it makes casting more fun too. I know what all these players play, so it makes it a lot of fun. Makes you get into it more. Crimson cheesing Big Bear, slapping him a bit before he gets in the lane. But he is definitely going to regret this. Crimson might actually get first blooded here. 2 more auto attacks and he's dead. 1 more. No, 2 more. 1 more. And there it is. 2 flashes blown in the first blood over to Big Bear. The cheese backfires. You hate to see it. Trundle looking for a 3-camp clear here. He might go for a gank, but he might just be, I don't know. Actually, what he maybe goes invades. I don't know. We'll see what he does there. And then Skarner for ANG, Mindstatic is going for the full clear. And a flash engage level 2, but a nice black shield from Sir AK saving the Calamity. He would have for sure died there. But Calamity having to blow the flash. And Best Brendan thinks Jhin healed and Morgana exhausted, but they did not. I do that all the time as well. But yeah, Leona used both the sums to do that. So Trundle did do the level 3 gank, but okay, I like this. They know Crimson doesn't have have flash because of level 1. So they're setting it up. I guess they're gonna wait for this wave to crash, I would assume, before they go in. Not sure. Maybe they're waiting for Urgot's cooldowns. Oh, okay, I like this. Uh-oh, Crimson walking the wrong way, and he is going down. Oh, JP Ghost takes the kill, which is, I think, is fine. I mean, maybe it would be better to give it to the Urgot. You just let him destroy lane at this point. But yeah, a great gang. Good strategy by WSG. You know, I like when teams do that. They punish people for not having summoners, which is exactly how you're supposed to play. But a lot of teams, we got the flash, that's good enough. But no, I mean, if you get the flash, you're coming back, and another good spell shield coming out from Sir AK. And those are going to be very important later in this game when Skarner's running at your team. Oh, what the? That lands, and then Tristana heals, but it's actually going to be flipped back onto WSG. Leona picks up the first kill. Morgana getting very low, but not dead. Galio taking 2 tower shots there, or maybe it was 1. I couldn't tell. His shield went off, and couldn't tell after that. But a huge wave crashing here on the gen, so that is not very good. Let's see how many. Oh, Galio is getting ganked, but he's gonna get out. Yeah. He might actually only miss 1, depending on if he W's this cannon. Nope, he doesn't. 2. Yeah, okay. So he missed 2 XP from that. So not the end of the world. But yeah, I mean, I think that's very important that you ping sums and you know when sums are going to come up. I mean, it makes going for plays so much easier and so much more like calculated. Like, okay, this play's 90% sure this play's going to work because they don't have XYZ. Man, they really put Crimson behind though. This is, I mean, a big deficit that he's dealing with here. 2 deaths. Let's see how far down he is in level. He's about level 5. I mean, he's a half a level maybe, if that. So yeah. Actually, he's not too far behind. I mean, clearly, gold wise he is, but XP wise he's not terribly behind, which is usually the more important thing. To be honest, XP is just so crucial. Man, so nice play by Best Brendan, switching the stun onto the Morgana instead of the Jhin. He's just stuck into the wall. Lol. Wait, what? I'm pinging if I'm WS or ANG. Best Brendan gets stuck in the wall, but actually going to turn it back and kill the Trundle. And Jhin is also stunned up, doesn't have any sums. Oh my gosh, Tristana barely gets stunned out of. Oh my gosh, my side going in, taking a tower shot, which prompts the Urgot to TP in, but it's gonna save them. And yeah, I mean, I think they. Oh, the ult barely misses for Big Bear, and that's actually huge for the side of ANG. They pick up the kill, and now Yorick is gonna kind of get back in this game because Big Bear TP's down and gets nothing. Yeah, I don't like whatever happened to the Ileana there. That was bugged. That's BS. He literally couldn't move. Like, what is that? Skarner gonna take down the first dragon of the game. So ANG playing very well with the dragons this series. Charlie looking for something. And it is Tinsel Press on the Nivea and Calamity again on the Jhin. I'm excited to see Tinsel Press late game Anivia. I mean, this champion, if played right, is just crazy. Oh yeah, York is loving the fact that got TP'd away because now he's gonna get this huge wave crashed, and he can just back and wait. What? Okay, that's still gonna crash. Yeah, huge for York. Now he's probably up. Maybe up. No, he's not. He's still down XP, but it's definitely still big for him. A lot of fights going down in the bot lane, though. And the Morgana has been pretty consistent on instantly black shielding her ADC, so props to him. Skarner coming in has the ultimate, but does not get close enough. And that's the thing about Skarner. He's got to be really tricky with his ulti this game. Because if he just walks up and tries to ult someone, they're going to get black shielded for sure. No, like, almost always. So he either has to be, like, really tricky with his, foot. Like, act like he's going somewhere, like, going for the Jhin and then quickly flip to the Morgana. Or he's just got to wait out the black shield. Wait out. He sees, for some reason, the black shield being used. And then use it. But honestly, that kind of brings another point up. Morgana really shouldn't be black shielding anything other than the Skarner ult. Maybe like a Leona combo or a Galio combo, but I don't know. I mean, and I'm surprised like no one on the side of WSG took cleanse. Because I mean then it makes it super easy for Morgana. Because Morgana can black shield the Skarner ult, right? And then everything else can be cleansed by, all the other CC can be mitigated from using cleanse. I think that would have been a nice little thing for WSG to do, especially on the Jhin and maybe Anivia. I mean, honestly, it could have been good for lane too, Anivia having cleanse. I mean, it's nice to have TP, but if Galio does go all in on you, knock you up, taunt you, you can just cleanse out of it. That would be pretty nice. And looks like they're going for the Rift Herald. Let's see if there's any contest here. Keeping that very low. And they do pick it up. They're going to give it to Crimson. They're going to try to get him back in this game. And they're going to take down the Maiden. Nice. That's always nice to take down. Gives you some gold. Skarner farming it up. Let's see if there's any big farm leads. Anivia has about 20 CS lead in the mid lane. Pretty even in in the top lane. 10 CS lead in the jungle for Skarner. That's pretty nice. A massive CS lead in the bot lane. 40 CS. Just like last game, Scoops is going to town on the CS. Wow, that is huge. I mean, what does that equate to? Yeah, he's already 1.3k up. I mean, he does have a kill and assist on top of Jhin, but goodness, that is a huge lead. Where are the other leads? 600 in the top lane for the Urgot. 100 both are in the jungle. 200 in the mid lane, and then 400 in support. So nothing too big. A lot of little skirmishes coming out. Oh. Tristana jumps while getting binded and actually still lands. So nice little. I mean, I guess you would call it a buffer, but yeah, it gets both the summoners off of Morgana. Nice little play by Scoobs. Heads up thinking while the Jhin was backed. And Galley does get stunned in the Anivia ult. Uh-oh. He's doing it again, but this time Jin's here. But oh my gosh, Scoob says, I don't care. And little did he know, if he knew the jungler wasn't there, he could have absolutely solo killed him. And a solo kill coming up from the top lane as well. I panned away a little bit too quick. That's my bad. Wow, Big Bear solo killing the Crimson Shin. Dragon is coming up here in about 10 seconds. Pretty even game still. I mean, 300 gold lead. Oh, not anymore. Especially if Urgot gets another plate here. It's going to be pretty much even, yeah. And Anivia got a plate. Wow, they're getting a lot of plates here. That's 3 plates. 2 top lane, maybe even 3 top lane for another one for Big Bear, maybe? Oh, yeah, Big Bear is loving this. And Dragon is going to go down for the side of WSG. They stun up the Galio. Galio goes the other way. Nice reaction from Old Crow. I don't think he can go through that wall, so very smart. Actually, he might be able to. Go through a Nivea wall? Anyone know? Galio dash going to go through a Nivea wall. But yeah, I mean, smart play going the other way anyways. I had to blow the flash, but that's all right. Got out with his life. York is going to have to put down Rift Herald here, like, almost for sure if he wants plates. And actually, he's going to get quite a bit here. So Big Bear has 4 plates. Oh, no, nice TP coming out of Big Bear. Yeah, this is going to save him a lot of plates. But he's still... Yeah, okay, he gets 3 plates. That's really nice. That's a nice little... I mean, he's still down 1.4, though. 1.4k, as you can see. Nanya saying Galio cannot dash through any terrain. There you go. Yeah, I knew walls, or like actual like Summoner's Rift walls, but wasn't sure on the Anivia, but that makes sense. That's what I would assume. And a 2k gold lead on Tristana in the bot lane. They have also got 4 plates. A lot of plates going down in this game. What, 3? Oh my gosh, the whole entire tower is actually just going to go down here. And it's, well, maybe not. But yeah, I mean, what, you got one plate down here, 4 plates here, 3 plates here, 4 plates here. Man, Galio's taking a beating. I haven't seen too many Skarner ults this game. Very, very different paced game this game. John Pace saying this is a clown fiesta. Absolutely, it always is. You know, you love to see those games. Turret plates now have fallen, so no more turret plates for anyone. Scoop's looking for an assassination here. Let's see if we'll see what he does here. Does he go for it? Does he go for the 2v1? No, he does not. He's going to go for the wave. And Urgot's just casually killing the tower right in front of Yorick. Well, with this lead, Urgot can definitely answer to Yorick late, as long as this continues. And Nivea getting the blue buff. I don't know if her jungler told her she could do that, but she got it. Which is pretty smart, I mean, for WSG to give over the blue buff. Nivea is definitely one of those champions that needs it. So it's interesting. They actually lose the first turret gold for not killing that turret earlier. Angie does. Because WSG got it top lane. Urgot flashing in. Oh my gosh, hits the ult. And see ya later. Crimson Shin just taking a beating top lane. And it all started with that level 1 cheese. Should have never done it. It just screwed over his whole entire lane. And Crimson's an insanely good York. So this is sad to see. And Jin having to flash away from the Tristana. Jin not having a great time down here, I can tell you that. She's down 55 farm and 2 kills and an assist. And they're going to try to shut down the big bear here. 3 CC. Oh my gosh, he's literally not going to be able to move his whole entire life. Yep, there he goes. Great chain CC and a big kill for ANG. And all they're going to lose is the Rift Herald, which isn't too bad considering it's the second Rift Herald. So honestly, probably gets more gold out of the, what, 400, that was a, yeah, 750 gold kill than they are going to get out of that Rift Herald. So a nice play for ANG overall. And they're actually up in gold now. So yeah, this is all going to be up to how Big Bear plays this game, really. I mean, he has the massive lead for his team. And it's 1-1 on Dragon, so, you know. Like, this game's going to last a while, so it's going to have to be pretty good play from Big Bear. I mean, the longer it lasts, the better for Anivia, so maybe she can come online, but I mean, she's farming incredibly. She has a 40 CS lead on Galio. That's actually insane. So huge CS leads coming out across the board. 30 pretty much in the top lane. Oh yeah, more than 30 after this wave. So 30 CS lead in the top lane, a 40 CS lead in the mid lane, and then a 60 CS lead in the bot lane. Yeah, so Anivia did complete the Leandries. In the top lane, Urgot got the whole breaker, so he's planning the split push. Oh, a nice stun, and oh my gosh, the damage on Leona. She has to instantly flash out. Anivia does get pulled, and she is not in a good spot for this team fight. She's going to need his team to peel from, but Big Bear's just not here. Tristana has to jump away, but she's still alive, and yeah, WSG's going to lose this really hard. Nice team fight for ANG. Man, this is, you know, this is where it comes a team game. You can't fight without Big Bear, and WSG has to know that. And I don't know, you know, Anivia walks up to try to get a pick and just walks up too far. I mean, they have so much CC on AG, so you got to realize you can't walk up that far. I mean, Leona puts down all the stuns, and Skarner pulls you. It's just like, you know, There's no chance. So a big swing here for A&G. They were already ahead, but that's even bigger. They got a dragon and then 3 kills or 4 kills actually for free. And now for WSG, you just keep farming up. You got to play for the Anivia and the Urgot. The Urgot split push and then the Anivia team fight, but we'll see what happens here. And if man, WSU just could have played that so much better. And I know they know that they can play it better, but if you just let the Urgot continue to push there or get them out on the map earlier and let them get to the tower while the other team is out, while the dragon's spawning. I mean, York cannot respond to that, so he either gets like a tower or maybe even 2 towers, or he gets a kill in a tower or whatever it is, but he gets a lot. And then, giving over the dragon doesn't feel as bad, but since Big Bear was walking down and they fought, it's just a lose-lose for them. So WSG does put down the Rift Herald, though. Is it going to get the whole tower? Not quite. Very close, though. The tower's probably going to fall here. Yeah. And Big Bear on the other side of the map gets a tower, but is getting 1v3'd and a lot of CC on the side of A&G, and Big Bear goes down again, this time going over to Skarner. Mindset playing out of his mind of this series. Like 2 Skarner games in a row now, and he has played well in both. WSG trying to get this another tower here. This would actually be pretty big for them if they could get this. Tristana pushing down mid, and I mean, we've already seen this one happen before. Tristana definitely wins against Jhin, so there's no way Jin's holding that. And, oh, a nice wall, and Scoobs better start walking the other way, or he is going to get slapped. Yep, turns around and walks away. Nania says, Urgot went Hullbreaker Sag. I think it's fine. But the thing is, you just got to be split pushing the whole game, pretty much. I mean, not, clearly it's fine to come team fight every so often, but they definitely have to play around the split push now. And he's gotten caught out twice now. I mean, that last time he did get the tower, which is good, but they gotta play it a little bit better. They have to have pressure on both sides of the map so that he doesn't just get instantly caught and they don't get much off of it. I mean, they had the tower before he was getting caught, really. So. The Baron is up. So this is kind of where you start to play with Baron here. If you're WSG, you send Urgot bot, and if yet again 3 people come down to kill him, then that's when you start up Baron, which they have decent DPS with Anivia. I mean, it's not the greatest in the world, but yeah, you just want to control this Baron pit if you're. Yeah, now they're starting to ping it, and they've already sent 2 down here. Okay, I don't think you started up right now though. Oh, they're going to start it up. Skarner's walking up, but they only sent 2. Okay, you better get off this if you're WSG. They're going to realize it here in a second, yeah. But they know what's going on. WSG's got the right idea in their mind. If they send more than, if they send 3 to go kill the Big Bear, then you start it up, for sure, 100%. And even if you don't get it, you start a fight. Oh, Morgana taking a very greedy pathing and has to flash because of it. And Urgot yet again TP's. Okay, here we go. Team fight. They have to make something happen here. Oh no. A beautiful Leona ult and Anivia wall. And it. Wait a second. The Anivia isn't on the red side. Anivia walls off her own team. Maybe she was trying to wall off Tristana, but yeah, ugh. Okay, yeah, this is just going. WSG is just really wasting the opportunity that they have with this Urgot. I mean, that's the second time he's TP'd into a team fight, and just nothing has happened. And Crimson might get caught out here, and he's gonna start doing a lot of damage here though soon. I mean, he's pretty much no. He flashes, and Anivia flashes away. Oh, Trundle flashes away, but he gets taunted, and he comes right back into him mid lane. Tristana picks up a kill on Jhin. Whoa, Skarner going in 1v3. And a nice shutdown going on to Big Bear. Makes him even bigger. And Anivia does have TP up here. So do they contest this? If you could have gotten there earlier or quicker, I probably would have said yes. Or got a Nivea Morgana versus the York. That's pretty much... he has a 200 gold bounty, though, and he also picked up the Hull Breaker. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, it's still anybody's game, really. It's a 2k gold lead. Angie does have 3 dragons, but anyone can still win this game. They just got to start cleaning it up a bit here. They do see Galio on it. Is Urgot going to ult? No, he's not. And York is doing the split pushing, as I have said before. And G literally almost 1v... I mean, Crimson, I should say, almost 1v5'd the first time we played them this season. And with the York, and quite literally had the most intense base race I've ever been in. So I know for a fact this guy is very good at split pushing. And I know for a fact Angie is very good at playing around the split push. So if they keep giving York some resources here, you could get pretty scary. And a huge team fight happening top lane. Let's pan to it. Trundle already taking down the Skarn, and the Trundle goes down as well. The Leona's going to fall next, and now Leona... Oh, Nivea picks up 1, and Scoobs jumps in. Wait, Calamity going for the support while they had a free ADC, and Scoobs just has a bunch of DPS, enough to kill off the Nivea. Nivea's next to go. Urgot 1v3 now. Can he make a play happen? He's already ulted, and did not result into a kill, so it's not going to happen. And Scoobs is going to pick up another one. Yes. One more. Yep, there it is. An ace for A&G. A&G just playing so much better as a team. Not sure exactly how that fight broke out, but all I know is it went very A&G favored. And they might even pick up this turret too. Yep, they're going to pick up the turret. And let's see the gold leads now. So it's still about 2k down top lane. And the jungle about 700 gold difference. And the mid lane about a 800 gold difference. Or 700 gold. In the ADC role, we have, a casual 5k gold lead. And in the support, we have an 800 gold lead. Nivea really had it. Yeah, Nivea had a great chance that fight. But she just couldn't get off enough damage. So many people were so low. I think if the Jhin focuses the Tristana there, they might actually clean that up. But she, as many of us do, tunnel vision a bit and try to go for the support. 700 gold shutdown on... Oh, okay. League of Legends is trolling me. Now 600. Oh, okay. I'm really getting trolled. It went from 700 gold to 650, back to 700 gold shutdown on Tristana. Yeah, Scoobs has just a bit of a lead. Just a small lead. WSG pinging something. Something about here. I don't know what they were pinging. Maybe they think they're going to get flanked or something from a TP? I'm not sure. Be interested in seeing what they were pinging there. He says in the chat, nice to see A&G coming together. Still have most of the second round as well. Yeah. A&G's really has came together. I just would like to see, the only thing about their team is they just need a consistent roster. And here comes this straight up 1v1. Who will win? It's not going to be a one for one. Wait, what? That was weird. The Maiden went away and then came back up. Urgot running away because he knows it is not an actual 1v1, and their whole entire team is here. And Tristana has arrived, and that means deaths are coming. 2 fall for WSG, and that is going to be barren. A lot of pings coming out from WSG, maybe some confusion or frustration, but WSG, let's see what they can do off this. Nivea does get a second tier tower and a lot of gold going to her pockets. She's going to continue to push. Knows the... Probably is going to see... He's going to see the Urgot. York now, not the Urgot. Do have the dragon. This is Soul up in 20 seconds. I mean, if you're WSG, you just got to rush this, right? There's no other way to do it. I mean, if you're Angie, you just walk straight down, right? Yeah. Okay, Angie's playing this really well. They can't back. They know that. They're not even... So Tinsel thinks he can maybe Oh no, he's gonna face check the bush. Oh no, and misses the stun too. And yeah, he flashes away, but there's no getting out of this. A 7k gold lead now for ANG. And the dragon is down. Man, ANG is playing very well tonight. Has another soul. 2 games, 2 souls for ANG. And now let's see what they do. You know, some teams get Baron and do a bunch with it. Some teams get Baron and don't do much with it. So it'll be exciting to see what happens here. Oh, York is very well. He does have his team pushing mid, so has some pressure on the map. But the Galio is very far behind. Wow, they're actually just gonna get the inhib for free. No contest. And they also lose the tower. Yeah, this is just going very bad. Oh, Urgot's going to get a solo kill maybe on Galio, but Galio is looking for his team to come up and help him. Will they get there in time? No, they will not. Now it's Scoop. Oh my gosh. Is that even a fight? Nice ult by Scoobs, and Scoobs takes down Big Bear. And now the push continues. York getting a second inhibitor. There's just nothing you can do. I mean, this guy's level 13 compared to 12 and 13. I mean, this guy's level 17 compared to 12 and 13. Actually doing more damage than I would think, though. He does have to flash away. But here comes the push on the other side. Now they're going to lose maybe even 3 inhibs, and that is never a good sign. Binding barely misses by Morgana. And Skarner ults the guy with the spell shield. That's exactly why they picked Morgana. Hasn't really come into use too much this game, but that is why they picked him, I would assume. Yeah, so for WSG, how do you come back in this game? You're down 8k gold. I don't know. You just got to help hold them some way, somehow. And just continue to scale up. Hope for the Anivia miracle. Because, I mean, at this point, that's all you got. Old Crow looking for a pick here. Wow, that stun duration's cool. That's definitely balanced. And do they have Baron still? I can't remember. No, they don't. Baron has fallen off, so this is just going to be a push into the base. See if they can do it. They do have the 3 inhibitors down. Super hard to hold if you're the opposing team. Garner doesn't quite have Volt up. Almost has it up. Soraka getting really low at the beginning of the fight. Anivia goes in. A big ult, 4-man ult by Galio. Old Crow hits up another one, gets another kill. Tinsel really low, Soraka really low. Oh my gosh, actually a lot of low health bars here for WSG. For ANG, could they flip it around? No, Big Bear does fall, and that's going to be the game. Wow, actually a decently close fight, though. I mean, if Anivia actually gets to pop off here, she could kill all 3 of these people pretty easily. And there we go. ANG gets what I believe is their first 2-0. I'm going to go make sure of that, but... Let's see. ANG. Okay, yeah, so it is their first 2-0. They've had 3 1-1s before then, and that's where their 3 points come from. And now they're up to... Wow, it's already updated. Holy crap, they're quick with it. And they're up to 6 points now. So yeah, let's look at the new standings here. Yeah, 6 points. They're still in 9th, but that's a good start, you know? If they get another 3 or a 2-0 next week, they can maybe... you know, tie some of these teams up here in 5th and 6th. It's a very small gap, you know. Really, I mean, the only big gap is here, 25 to that's 10-point gap. But I mean, from you know, I mean, from 2nd to 9th, it's still pretty big. You know, 9 points. That's only 3 series, really. 10 points is over 3 series. So yeah, I mean, it's still anyone's game. I think anyone, you know, any of these bottom teams can catch up and get second place, and I think any of these, I would say like top 7 teams can catch up to FF if some things happen right here in the second round robin. Let's take a quick look at the schedule here. See who these teams play next week. A&G is going to take on FAM, which will be a really good match for them to see, test the waters. And then WSG is going to take on FFG, which should also be a pretty good game. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up. So a 2-0 going over to A&G, a really needed win for the team. They almost had the full squad, missing Austin, but maybe it's a permanent change. I don't know. I haven't heard much from Austin this season. So maybe maybe Derek is going to continue to play for them in the jungle. He looked really good on the Skarner today, getting the 2 wins. Let's see what the damage looks like really quick. Yeah, Scoob's just carrying so hard in the damage charts. Jeez. Yeah. If I had to say something for WSG, I would just say they had a chance. They had a great early game that second game, but they kind of just didn't play it very well. But that's the good thing about this is like you can learn from your mistakes, and that's what I like about League is you're always trying to learn. So I think it could be a really good opportunity for them to kind of look back at the VOD and just see what they could have done better, and then use it. Instead of looking at it on a positive note, oh shoot, we got 2-0'd. Used it as a more of a we got 2-0'd, but now we get to watch both games back and learn. So, but anyways, good games, good series, fun to cast. And we'll see you tomorrow night, and then the next night, and then the next night. So